Have you seen the movie Heretic on HBO? This is my take on that movie. Now, this movie was so great, and what made it really good was the fact that it left everything ambiguous. It left it up to the viewer to decide and draw their own conclusions. It was all about faith and doubt and disbelief, but it didn't take a side. The ironic thing is, me as a person of faith, I was getting a reinforcement for my faith out there. And then I came across so many other videos from atheists and things who were getting a reinforcement for their disbelief. And it goes both ways. You could take that movie either way. It will either reinforce your faith, or it will reinforce the fact that you don't believe in God and religion. I thought about this. As cool as that is, what if the Bible is really the same thing? Now stay with me. We have all these different denominations out there, billions of them, right? And you can't talk to two Christians and get the same interpretation of the same verse even sometimes, right? And everybody believes they have their truth, and theirs is the truth, right? And that confuses a lot of people. Well, if this is true, why is there so many out there and so much disagreement? What if that's the way God intended it to be? Just like the movie Heretic intended it to be vague, to have you draw your own conclusions and think about it. What if God gave us the Bible to do the very same thing? Let's not forget that this is the same God who created us, and the very first gift that God gave us was free will and free choice in the Garden of Eden. Let's not forget this is the very same God that when Moses asked him, "Who are you? Who shall I say them sent me?" He said, "I am that I am." Has anybody ever asked you a question and then you ask them a question back saying, "Well, what do you think?" Right? Because you're trying to get them to think. What if all the division over the Bible is really intended by God, because He respects our individuality and He wants us to think